You know what? It actually didn't turn out too bad.
Okay, yeah, this is kind of nerve wracking. So I'm about to come out on here for the first time. I don't know what I'm doing. So this is the before. And if the after don't look good, then I'm not posting this video because that's embarrassing. So for like materials, I got a brand new Stylecraft Mythic. These are the clippers. And then for the lineup, I got the Fabulous Pro Gold Effects. So yeah, these are the best things I can find on Amazon. So that's what I got. I'll leave links in the description or whatever. But yeah, this is all I got. I got the materials. Let's see if I got the skills. I'm nervous. Oh my god, and I just want to say this is not a tutorial because I don't know what I'm doing. Stay tuned. Oh, and don't mind me, I'm watching a tutorial in the back. Oh yeah, I got this nice little folding mirror. I'll put the link, I'll show y'all later, but yeah. This is scary. And you see that right there? That's where I lost my confidence. So basically, it was just real hard getting used to moving in the mirror because sometimes I was looking in one mirror and I was like, okay, I know what I'm doing. But then sometimes I was looking through two and I was like, oh my gosh, it's like the opposite all over again, which was a lot for my brain to comprehend. And I also recommend having a like handheld mirror because I ain't have one and I had to do this and this was really not helping, but it wasn't. Like it helped, but a handheld, like an actual handheld mirror would have been better because it would have made things easier. And also I had to like figure out how I wanted to hold the clippers for like different places I was using on my head. And y'all see I have the grip tape on there so that they don't slip and slide out of my hands because on their own, I ain't gonna lie, they are a little bit slippery. So I'm glad I got that. But yeah, what I was trying to do was fade from the bottom up because that's what the video was doing. But then after a certain point, I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing and this is not working for me. So then I was like, I'm gonna start at the top and then fade down. So then what I ended up doing was fade from the bottom, gave up, fade from the top, gave up. And then I kind of just faded the top, faded the bottom. I was like, make a match, just blend them together, make it work. And that's kind of what I did for the rest of this video. So right here, y'all see me start going over the top. And right here is where I started getting my confidence back a little bit because I was like, you know, now that I evened out the top, it's starting to look better. It's making me feel better about myself. Like it was an emotional roller coaster doing all of this, honestly, truly. So at this point is where I was like, you know what? I gotta stop following the video for sure. Because all the videos on YouTube were like, make a guideline and then blend it out and fade it out and blah, blah, blah. I couldn't make no guidelines. I couldn't figure it out. Like, I made a guideline, but then sometimes I would make another one and then I wouldn't see it. And then it just became too much. So that's when I would just like get the top where I wanted to be, get the bottom where I wanted to be, and figure the middle out. As long as you got the start and you got the end, the middle you can just figure it out, right? If you know the beginning of a movie and you know the end of a movie, the beginning of the book, the end of the book, the beginning of the song, the end of the song, the beginning of a word, the end of the word, you can figure the middle out most of the time. So that's what I kind of went with, and that's what I tried to do, and I kind of did it. No cap. Also, another problem I was having is like the sides were so easy to do because I could see the side of my head, but it was the back I was worried about. So like I was like, okay, let me do the side, let me do the other side. And then we just gonna figure the back out. We just gonna blend it in, make it match, make it not look terrible. And that was my goal, and that's what I figured out how to do. Now the lineup was like the scariest part there was, like, cause that's the one part, like if you mess up, it's gonna be like very noticeable. You kind of can't fix a bad lineup. Like you can move a fade up or down, but once your hairline go back, it's not coming back forward. So you're just gonna have to deal with it. So I did like a little light little lineup, like not too much. I was nervous. And then the best part was when I had to put the part in my fade, cause that's like the most important parts to me. Like I always have a part in my fade. That's kind of like my signature thing. Okay, so I know next time, so usually when I get a fade, I don't even have a little curve back there because it's like faded higher than that. But I don't want to go no higher because I don't know what I'm doing. So now this part. I wish I could angle this mirror downward. I'm gonna just hold this one up. No, that's really not going to help. Okay, I'll just look down. You know what? It don't look bad. It's probably the most successful part of this entire haircut. And honestly, with the part, it makes everything else just come together. So it's okay that the rest is messed up somehow, some way that I can't see because it looks good, but I just know it's not where I want it to be. But the part makes it all worth it. Let's see. So the camera decided to be disrespectful and die while I was like showing y'all the little 360. But then I re-recorded this slow-mo 360 of me turned around. So this is the final look. Ooh, okay, so this is how my hair turned out. I actually am really proud of it. Like I would just edit a video and I saw like the full 360 of it and it did not turn out as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna be cutting my hair from now on because every time I move bases, I'm tired of having to find a new barber when I can just do it myself. Be self-sufficient. But yeah, this was harder than I expected, but not as difficult as I thought. Like, I don't know, it was weird. I thought it was gonna be easier. I was gonna be harder, but I thought I'd be better at it. But I wasn't bad, if that makes sense. I don't know. But yeah. Obviously, that's my favorite part. Because, like I said, if I don't got a part in my fade, call my mama, because that means I'm in distress.